We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now batting, Kevin Newman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. Lifetime against this particular arm. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
1-1 the count. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So striding in, Brian Reynolds. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
And now pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way, put your foot on the gas, and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Popped him up. Newman is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moran hits a little over the 270 mark. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So one away here with the bases empty. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Next will be Jose Osuna. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
First pitch coming, here it is. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. Left side, but well foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 6.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
All right, let's go.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2, Sam.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Batting it.
In now, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker.
As he
Ball
looks
one.
at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Batting ninth.
Everyone
No
knows
pitcher.
that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be
That's
so far
bingo.
this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Luis Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball one. Three runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, two gone.
Up next is Cincinnati. The center fielder, Nick.
Man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But three for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this three-run home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Leading
Good
off
stuff,
for the
Heidi.
Pirates,
Thanks.
the center fielder, number 6.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard
First shot for him
Dyson.
here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that
Got it,
strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ball, that's upstairs.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Put him away.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Bottom of the third now, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count and the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count, here it comes. Back up the middle. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Reynolds is on the move for it, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Nick Castellanos
The
now.
right fielder, Nick.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Stephen Brault is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brault.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1.
It counts 1-1.
Brault, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Full count now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now?
Now batting,
His starting
catcher.
pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. The Reds are on top, 6-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Reynolds is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Aquino is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there at the letters 0-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reynolds is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
That's inside.
Two out, nobody on. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jose Osuna.
First offering on its way. Jose Osuna is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Gerard Dyson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Outside.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate now, Stephen Brault tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. On the season, Brault is hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Newman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Adam Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Reynolds.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Now batting.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
To the plate now, Colin Moran.
Colin.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said, hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Into the box, Jose Osuna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Popped him up. Suarez is there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Reds 6 and the Pirates 5. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well,
the
we've
first
mentioned the
baseman,
conditions
number
aren't
19.
ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 home. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Here we go. That's
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no
I
strike.
wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The count now at 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. Freddie Galvis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the 3-1. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Galvis has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reynolds has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Reds lead it 7-5. Pedro Strop takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point. That's what they've done to this guy so far.
Kevin Kramer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Strop is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now the 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Reynolds is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 7-5. Nick Birdie will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 57.
Travis Jankowski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jankowski.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The average to start play at .315. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
On deck, Mike Moustakas. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he lays off there, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 2. That's right. Good out.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Dyson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 36 on the year for him as they open up a 4-run lead. To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez.
Number 7.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Hit hard down the line. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. One and two.
One ball.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here now the 2-2. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 9 and the Pirates 5. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Red, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Mike Zunino will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And it's fouled away. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ball 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Here it comes.
3-2.
Colin Moran waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. Three and 0 now. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Matt Bowman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Into the box, Jose Osuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bowman, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 9 and the Pirates 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robbie Erlin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Martin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 holding the order here on that double switch.
Number 51, Jason Martin.
First offering on its way. Joey Votto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Me and my Frankie, we just kicking it. We gotta add up our difference. All my they with pop out in their head.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Erlin, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Dyson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Lucas Sims. Now playing lefty.
Standing in,
9,
Gerard Dyson.
number
He'll look
4.
to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say
next
beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box now, Jason Martin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping into the box, Adam Frazier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for Pittsburgh. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Heading out towards shallow right. Martin has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in, number 4. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. To first, reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 4 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. He went deep back in the 5th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a ball, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. From the stretch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeup. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
The 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's out.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over. 9-6 the final tally in this one. Cincinnati took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Trevor Williams struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Raisel Iglesias earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.